Hey guys, thanks for tuning into Chef Girl RD. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make these baked stuffed pork chops, and we're going to be making them in the Ninja Grill. So the first thing we'll do is start our stuffing, and I'm just using a chicken flavored stovetop. So I just added my water and butter into a saucepan, a teaspoon of some Better Than bouillon, chicken flavored. And I also went ahead and I chopped up some onions and peppers. So when it's time to throw in my stuffing, I'm gonna actually throw this in as well. And I did saute this for a few minutes on the stove, but that's optional. So we'll just let that come to a boil. When it's all set, I'll add my stuffing, my onions and peppers, and I'll mix that, and then we'll set that aside. So while we're waiting for that, I'll just go over the ingredients for the pork chops. I have my egg wash, I have some seasoned flour, and this is what I use. Anything that you use is fine. You can even use regular flour, you don't have to season it. And then over here I have some RITZ crackers that I crushed up. I crushed them up really good, and I'm just gonna put them in this little tray. And I just have a mixture here of some salt, pepper, and garlic powder. So I'll drop that in and just give it a mix. All right, so back to the stuffing. It's all set. I just added everything, mixed it up, and it's ready to go. So I'm just gonna leave that hanging here for a few minutes. And on to our pork chops. So these are, I have 4 of them here. They were nice and thick cut boneless pork chops. And what I did was I sliced them this way. You want to go right to the very end, but not all the way through. And you just basically butterfly cutting them. So we'll just take one of these guys. I'm gonna bring it over to the flour. I had to flip those around. I had my egg first and my flour second. I had to do a switcheroo with that. So we're just gonna flour this up really good. Flip. All right, looks good. And right into the egg wash. Flip. I'm gonna flip again. All right, and right into the crumb. Flip. All right, we'll set that down, and I'm just going to do the other 3. All right, so my pork chops are all breaded up, and they're actually quite large. And I'm just going to make some room here to do one at a time. And I'm going to take one, I'm going to open it up. Oh, I have my stuffing too. I brought it over. So my stuffing's right here. So I'm going to use this garlic puree. And I'm just going to take some, and I'm going to spread that on the inside of the pork chop. This gives a really nice flavor to these. Do both sides. So if you're not a fan of garlic, then obviously just, you know, skip this part. All right. And I'm going to take some stuffing and just scoop it in there. And you might want to use 2 spoons to get it off. And, you know, stuff as much as you want. I can't really tell you how to do that part. I'm not sure how stuffed you want them, but just use your judgment. right. You just want to tighten it up a little. And once it looks good to where you want it stuffed, you're just going to fold them closed as best you can. And then sometimes you just pull this over to stretch it. Oop. There you go. So you want to try to close it. I mean, you want it where the pork chop's even with your stuffing. I mean, you can have it overstuffed, but it's just going to fall out when you're cooking it, which is fine too, because then you can just pick it up and eat it. So now we're going to put it into our base pot. And oh, I sprayed with some avocado oil first, and I'm just going to set this guy right in the corner. These are big, so I'm glad I only did 4. I'm only going to fit 4. And I'll do another one. Open that guy right up. And at this point, you could do some salt and pepper and any additional seasoning that you want, but I put enough seasoning in the breadcrumbs between that and what's in the stuffing, so I think I'm good. And we'll just fold this guy over too. We'll stretch. Oops. Try not to disrupt the crumb. And that's it. Bring him to the pot. All right, and I'm just gonna go ahead and do the other 2. All right, so these are all set. They're stuffed and they just fit nicely, the 4 of them. And I have never done this before. Well, I've made these before, but I've never done a toothpick before. So I just want to show you. I stuck toothpicks in these just to kind of try to keep them closed a little bit. It may not be necessary, but I figured I'd give it a shot. It can't hurt. So we'll come over to your Ninja Grill. We're gonna do air crisp. We're gonna do 375 for the temp. And we're gonna go to 18 minutes and we'll check them halfway through. But right now we're just gonna start with the preheat. All right, it's all preheated. I'll take my pork chops, drop them in. And you saw earlier I did spray the bottom with some avocado oil. So now I'm just gonna spray the top. Optional. And we're just gonna let them cook. We'll check them about halfway through, see how they're doing. All right, we're at the halfway mark. Let's see how we're doing. Oh, those look really good, and they smell even better. Look at that. All right, so they're coming along nice. I just wanted to check them. Now, you can flip these if you want. Last time I made them, I did flip them, but today I'm not going to do that. And let's see how they turn out. So we'll just let those keep cooking, and another few minutes, maybe about around 4 minutes, I'll open it up, take another look, maybe give another spray. All right, time's up. Let's see what we got. These look good. Just gonna cut into one of them and see that they're cooked all the way. They should be fine, but just want to make sure. Oop. Oh, I might as well just break it open. Well, you can't see that, so let me get a different angle. All right, this should be much better. So I just cut into that, just to show you that it is, oh, that's a nice crunchy crumb right there, but I want to show you the inside to see, you can see that it's cooked. There we go. Nice and juicy. All right, so I'm gonna put that back together, and I'm gonna plate one of these up. All right, guys, so here it is. It's all plated up, looking beautiful as ever. Just made a little bit of potatoes and some peas to go along with it. So let's take a nice cut into that and see what we got. Oh boy, it's tender. Take that extra off. All right. Does that look yummy? See the bottom? Mmm. Oh, that's good. Guys, these are delicious. I just want to show you. Nice close up. Really good baked stuffed pork chops. So that's about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, click that like button. Be sure to subscribe so you can see more videos like this. Bon appetit, guys.